This skill is the stand, pivot, transfer. Transferring means moving your resident from one surface to another, such as from a bed to a chair to a toilet, a bed to a commode, and so on. When transferring your resident, safety is a key factor. The stand pivot transfer is one of the most commonly used transfer methods.
Good afternoon, Miss Mercedes. How you doing? May I come in? Okay. I'm here to help you to go to lunch, okay, with your wheelchair. But before I do that, I'm gonna get myself set up first, okay? So you just give me a minute and I'll be right back, okay?
Remember all the steps to be aware that you learned in the opening video as you prepare to assist in the transfer of a resident. Before demonstrating this skill, the nurse assisted Mrs. Mercedes to a sitting position at the side of the bed. Because of Mrs. Mercedes' steadiness, another nurse assistant is not necessary for this transfer. For the safety of your resident and the nurse assistant, a guard belt around your resident's waist will help with balance and prevent injury. The belt prevents residents from straining or injuring their arms or legs. Residents also often feel more secure moving when a guard belt is used. You will want to explain the use of the guard belt to your resident before you put it on. Never use a guard belt with a resident who has a broken rib, abdominal wound, an abdominal tube such as a G-tube, or an abdominal opening such as a colostomy.
Lift your arm up. Good, okay. Are you feeling okay?
Place the belt around your resident. Do not make it so tight that you cannot get your fingers under it to hold it when transferring your resident.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's get the stool up. Lift up your feet for me. Lift your feet up. Okay? On the count of 3.
Stand in front of your resident.
Ready?
Place one of your legs between the resident's legs. This will give you better control over the speed and the direction of the movement. Have her push down on the bed with her hands and lean forward to a standing position.
Now turn around.
Once your resident is standing, keep your back neutral and body facing forward and pivot to turn her until the backs of her knees are against the wheelchair. Ask your resident to reach back for the arm of her wheelchair with one or both hands. Have her bend her knees to sit.
Okay. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Once seated, if your resident is not well positioned, help her to push back into the chair so she is comfortable. During a transfer, problems may occur. For example, you may lose your grip on the guard belt or resident. Your resident's legs may get weak and give out. If a problem should occur, use your legs to help steady your resident, helping them to sit down again. You will need to reassess how to perform the transfer, and you may need to get additional help. Before you move the wheelchair, make sure the resident's feet are on the footrests, or ask her to raise her feet off the floor. Before leaving your resident's room, make sure you understand your resident's needs and review the ending steps that you learned in the introduction video. This helps to ensure that you make the accommodations needed to complete every procedure.